The PS5 Pro release date was November 7, 2024, cost $699.99. However, the real cost for enthusiasts may be more as the Pro doesn't come with a disk drive or vertical stand, and those will have to be bought separately, so there's an extra chunk of cash right there. It all adds up to a premium pricey affair. He comes with custom 2TB SSD, an 8-core 16-thread AMD Zen 2 CPU and AMD Radeon RDNA-based graphics engine GPU. The cold, hard numbers of the GPU upgrade are that the PS5 Pro will have 67% more compute units and 28% faster memory, resulting in 45% faster rendering of in-game action. Complement this with the boost to ray tracing capability and PSSR, and the results are impressive. Before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Games can offer both fidelity and performance at the same time now, and the results can be breathtaking. But that's not all. The PS5 Pro should boost the performance of non-enhanced PS5 games as well as PlayStation 4 games, but that's something we haven't witnessed as clearly in our testing so far. In terms of the PS5 Pro versus PS5 matchup, the new console is a clear winner spec-wise and, from my testing, presents games in some excellent new ways. The PS5 Pro's 2TB SSD is an extremely welcome spec upgrade, as we always found the workable space on the base and slim models particularly hard to work with if you played even one or two live service games. On to the 4K UHD Blu-ray disc drive, which is a separate entity to the console and something that it is compatible with, rather than comes with. This will sting a bit for those enthusiasts who want the most performant console, and have large physical game collections, as they'll need to fork out some extra cash. To make the all-digital configuration somewhat better, there's the boosted connectivity via the upgrade to Wi-Fi 7, which will make a huge difference. The PS5 Pro shares the same design language as the PS5 Slim and the wider PS5 family. It's cut from exactly the same cloth and looks incredibly familiar and similar, with sweeping curves, a white and black aesthetic, and a fan flare design. The main difference that we can tell, from afar, is the inclusion of the black strips in the center of each side. We don't know whether these are extra fans or just a design decision. All in, from a size and a dimension perspective, it looks like it can be a straight swap, the PS5 Pro fitting exactly in the same kind of space that your current PS5 does. Although it is about as tall as the launch model of the PS5. It's also worth mentioning here that while the PS5 Slim disk drive is compatible with the Pro, the existing console covers are not, and you will have to wait until Sony brings out bespoke PS5 Pro plates for some customization options. The question of whether or not you should buy a PS5 Pro is an interesting one. To start things off, putting it bluntly, the punchy price may make the decision up for many people. A list price of $700 or £700 is an incredible amount of money for a home console. However, to examine the proposition more broadly, the matter of whether or not you should buy a PS5 Pro will depend on your specific needs, wants, and desires when it comes to gaming consoles. For those without a PS5 already, if you've waited for the game library of the PS5 to fill out and are solely interested in finding a way to play those existing games, then we recommend at least considering the PS5 Pro now. It presents the best and arguable definitive way to enjoy PS5 games and get the most out of the games. Having said that, if you're not a graphics obsessive, and given the high price, if you can't stretch to $700 £700 as a newcomer to the PS5, then the base or standard PS5 or PS5 Slim will be more than enough for you. It's still a splendid console that offers a whole host of attractive features and means to get the most out of games and presents them beautifully. If you've got a PS5 already, then an upgrade is going to be for you if you desire to be at the bleeding edge of what PlayStation can offer, are a proper console gaming enthusiast. If you've got a PS5 already, then an upgrade is going to be for you if you desire to be at the bleeding edge of what PlayStation can offer, are a proper console gaming enthusiast. And want the most performant console going. If this is you and you have an eye for nuanced changes to gameplay and games graphics, then the Pro is not going to disappoint. If you're a current PS5 owner who doesn't need such graphical advancement, they are not transformational. After all, then sticking with your base or slim PS5 is an entirely legitimate and sound approach to take.